welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate if you're new, and if you're not new, welcome back. Today, well, not just today, it's probably gonna take me like a week, but we are doing a reading vlog and we are reading Nocticadia by Carrie Lake. Now, I wasn't sure if I was gonna vlog this initially because I just kind of I was just gonna read it, to be honest, and then I read the first few chapters and I was like, no, I need to vlog it. This is not like anything I've ever read and I'm already hooked and obsessed after the first few pages, and that is rare for me. Like, at the moment, books are just kind of boring me. I can't explain it. I've been in a reading slump since January, so nothing is really hitting, but this hit, and this better get me out of my reading slump. I'm hoping and praying that after I finish this, I'm gonna be out of the slump. It's literally, what is it? It's the 22nd of March today, right? And I've read one book this year. Like, if you think you're in a reading slump, I've read one singular book this year and I finished it like 2 days ago. That book is Quicksilver, if you're wondering. So yeah, I haven't filmed a reading vlog in a long time, so this is a bit weird and choppy. I'm sorry, I don't really remember how to film one, so we're just gonna go with the flow. But if you do not know, Nocticadia is a dark academia gothic romance set at a university, and if that is your jam, if that is your cup of tea, then come along with me while I read this. And I just want to say there will be no spoilers throughout this vlog. If I do want to talk about something spoilery, I will do a section at the end of this vlog where I just talk about the book as a whole, but majority of this vlog is going to be no spoilers, so you can just relax, okay, and watch me go through this experience. So basically we are following Lilia, who is our FMC. And the beginning of this book, her mum is very ill and she has this disease, and when she dies, all these black worms come out of her mouth and nose and ears and everything, and it's disgusting. And as someone with a fear of worms and slugs, I was hoping that that was not going to be a reoccurring thing, but after reading a few chapters, I think it's going to be a reoccurring thing. So basically, the mum dies. She has had such a weird disease, it's not normal. She's hallucinating, she was just being weird, and when she died, obviously all those worms came out of her, which is weird as hell. And then when the mum died, it got covered up and said that it was suicide, and so Lilia thinks that she's crazy because she saw her mum die and all these worms come out, but everyone said like, no girl, that didn't happen. So she's thinking she's crazy, and then years later, she's now at college and she has to write a paper about a fictional disease. And her fictional disease that she chooses is the one that she thought happened to her mum, that everyone's been telling her, you're crazy, that didn't happen. So she's like, oh, I'm just gonna write about it because I already know everything about it, so let me write it. And then after that, she has a meeting with a professor at her college, and he's like, yeah, so that's actually real. And so she's like, well, the last 4 years of my life I've been thinking I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. And essentially she gets sent to, is it called Nocticadia University? It can't be, it's not. What is the uni called? Drcadia University. She essentially gets accepted to that university where they study diseases like that. And that's basically the setup for the book. So very early on, I'm literally on chapter 5 and she's already had her acceptance letter for the university. So that's like not a spoiler, it's just a setup. And if that pulled you in, hopefully you did. I'm not really good at explaining books, but yeah, definitely check the trigger warnings. There is a professor and student relationship, so look at all these things, and obviously it's a dark gothic romance. But anyways, I'm gonna get on with cleaning my whole entire flat. I have the whole flat to myself today, so I want to deep clean everywhere. Probably going to be listening to the audiobook most of the day, but yeah, I'll update you when something interesting happens. the hell is chapter 8? Guys, what the hell is chapter 8? That was so disturbing. That was so disturbing. Basically, we've now been introduced to, I think, the MMC. First impressions, not a huge fan of him, but he was basically explaining this parasite disease thing in detail of what it does to your body. I think it would be fine if it was anything else, but because it's worms, like I actually can't deal with it. I felt sick. The way that he describes what was happening, because he gave it to this man did terrible things, like he kind of deserved it, but it's just because I have a fear of worms that it really like actually felt a little sick. I knew from the beginning of this book, when I read the first chapter, I was like, these fucking worms better not be a reoccurring theme, and it's reoccurring, and I hate worms. And like, you know, the book's written really well when that description is making me feel sick. Like, the way I can envision everything that he was describing. No. Well, we're just gonna keep going. I've done so much cleaning. It's now 5 p.m. I didn't listen to the book the whole time because when I'm hoovering, I actually can't hoover and listen to an audiobook. I am on chapter 13, I think. And there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Main character still haven't even met yet. She has arrived at the university. The university very much gives Hogwarts vibes, where she has to get a random ass train all the way to the uni. So that kind of gave me Hogwarts vibes. We've met a few side characters. The setup is setuping, you know what I mean? Like, this is so wonky, I'm so sorry. So yeah, not much really has happened, but things are setting up, and I can already tell this is going to be an absolute slow burn, considering chapter 13 and they haven't even met yet. They only have heard of each other, but they haven't met. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get lunch, dinner, I don't know, it's 5 p.m, but I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna go get food and then do my nails and read some more. Hey you guys, it is now 7:50. It is a lot later. I haven't read too much more. I'm on chapter 16, so about 120 pages. I don't really have anything to say, but I am gonna listen to the audiobook and redo my nails like I said earlier, and then I'm gonna do some editing. I don't know if I can listen to the audiobook while editing, it depends on what I'm editing. And then I'm gonna do some of my book journal because I made this book journal for 2026. It's literally the exact same as one I've had before, but because I haven't read anything, I haven't filled in a single thing. But since I finished one book the other day, I can actually like fill something in. Like, I don't really know what to do with it because I've got my January TBR. All I read was Quicksilver, but I read it in March, and usually like I'll put like about the book I read in each month, and then I'll have a February TBR and then February book. But I don't really know what to do. Like, do I just skip out January and February and just go to March? I don't know. We'll come to that. Like, I have so many of these book covers printed off. Like, this is just one sheet. I still have so much left over from last year and the year before's book journal. Yeah, I don't really know what to do, but I'm excited to actually fill something in nonetheless. I'm gonna do my nails first though, because that's something that needs to be done. Like, then literally, like, what is that? Actually, what is that? That is what I'm gonna do. Guys, this Angelo guy is really confusing me. He's so random. Like, why is there a side plot with him? He's an awful, horrible guy, but I'm assuming he's important or something because he's on the news being wanted for murder. I don't know. This clip probably makes no sense if you haven't read the book, and I'm really sorry. But I'm just like, we're jumping around. But I'm having a good time. I went for blue. They're not done yet, so like don't look at how messy they are. I need to do a second coat, clean up the edges, and then do the top coat. I went for blue. It was either this blue or this pink, and now I'm kind of thinking I should have done pink, but whatever. Also guys, I thought I liked Spencer. I thought Spencer was gonna be a good guy, and now one girl has just come up and said don't trust him, and now I'm like, do you know what, yeah, you're right, I don't trust Spencer anymore. Spencer is one of the side characters that Lilia, well, from the audiobook I realized her name is pronounced Lilia, so I should call her Lilia now, the FMC. So Spencer is one of the first friends that Lilia made at the uni, and he's just been kind of, now I'm thinking back, he has been kind of weird. Like, he's really not pushy, but he just always seems to be there. He's always there and always asking to sit next to her or eat lunch with her, which, I don't know, it's probably like innocent, that's why I didn't even think anything of it. And then this random girl came up to her and was like, yeah, so don't trust him, he's a manipulator. And now I'm like, do you know what, why would I trust him? I don't trust him at all. Now that I'm on edge thinking about him now. What, like, anyway, that's what I have to say. You guys, I love Deverick and I love this book. That's all I have to say. I'm obsessed. Every time Deverick comes into a scene, I literally audibly gasp. It's bad. It's bad. I'm obsessed with him. I'm 25% of the way through and I'm obsessed with him. And I haven't felt this way about a book in so incredibly long, and I'm so happy about that. Yeah, I had a shower, by the way. That's why my hair looks insane. But it's like 10 p.m. and I'm literally just gonna sit here and read for a bit before I fall asleep. So hopefully I'll make good progress and I'll let you know in the morning any new thoughts or new updates. No, I know I said I was gonna come back in the morning and tell you my thoughts, but I just read another chapter. The way I'm obsessed with this man already, and the way that he's obsessed with Lilia, and they literally like don't even know each other. They've met, they've had one conversation, and he's already pissed off at her. But he is, okay, obsessed might be too far, but just listen to this. No one touched what belonged to me without repercussions. My class, my requirements, my student. Without a doubt, Lilia Vespertine was going to be a massive headache, but she was my headache. I already know I'm gonna be obsessed. I love him, but I honestly hate what he does. I hate worms. Why is his whole passion worms? Anyways, now I'll see you in the morning. You guys. Sorry, don't mind my coffee there. Oh my god, can you even see me? Oh my god. This book, okay, I'm gonna like get up and get dressed and get ready and I'll do like a proper segment where I talk about it. But this book is so good, but it's so random. Like, okay, let me set the scene. So her sister is at this private school for people with like mental issues or like mental illness. So her sister is paying, oh my god, so she has to pay the bills for her sister's school. Fair enough, fair. She finds out that she's actually months behind on payments. So what does she do? She decides that she's going to film herself in a lecture and post it on essentially OnlyFans, but obviously it's not OnlyFans, it's like a version of OnlyFans. And I feel like that came from nowhere. That really came from nowhere. And all of a sudden she's like, do you know what? I need to make money real quick. Let me do this. I was like, do you know what? Fair enough, but it was really unexpected. And I already know that Deverick is gonna catch her in the act. He's gonna catch her at one of the scenes, and I feel like that's how their, I don't know, romantic or sexual relationship is probably gonna start. And I'm scared because They've barely spoken. She's been to his office once to ask him questions about like the course or whatever, and that's it. And then, but like, she's low-key obsessed with him. She like knows his schedule throughout the week. Like, she knows when to look outside to see him jogging past, and low-key love that for her. But I read that quote last night to you guys, so he definitely is obsessed, but I don't know if he's obsessed in like a weird way, or if he's obsessed like, oh, I like her, or if he just has a weird fascination. Do you know what I mean? But either way, they barely know each other, and I already know he's gonna catch her in the act, but I won't tell you if he does or not because I don't want to spoil anything. Do you know what I mean? But just know, I'm looking forward to finding out. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading because I'm obsessed and I need to keep going. And then I'm gonna get up, get ready, and I'll give you my full thoughts and rundowns. But I'm on chapter 24. Guys, I've decided that I'm going to the beach to read, and I'm very excited because it's actually a nice day outside. So we're gonna go and we're gonna read on the beach for a bit and get lunch. I'm really excited. Guys, I found poppy. I've never seen it in England before, so we're gonna do a taste test. We have the orange one, and then which one is it? The strawberry and lemon one. Yes. It literally just smells like Fanta. It tastes like Fanta but better.
This tastes like...
It tastes like thinner.
Do you remember like from like ice cream vans when you're younger, you get the like ones with the balls, like the little red and yellow balls? What was it called, like Calypso?
Oh, I think
Do
so.
you remember those?
Yeah.
It tastes like that.
Sure. Now it tastes like Fanta but like thinner. Or lighter.
Yeah, this one tastes like San Pellegrino.
Oh, this tastes like Twister.
No. Maybe, wait.
It just tastes like an ice lolly.
Yeah, it does taste like Twister as well, actually.
But they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 because it's not really that different, but it's good. What are you giving?
I give it 5 out of 10.
A 5?
Yeah. It's decent, but like, I prefer a Fanta.
Oh,
I don't know, that one's better than this
good.
one.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, that was our taste test. So here's the thing, it's actually been a couple of days since I've last vlogged. Basically, the day after you saw the last clip, I was at work all day, didn't read anything. Yesterday, literally didn't do anything. Didn't read at all, didn't do anything. Today, I read 120 pages this morning. Literally, woke up, opened my eyes, I didn't even realize I read that much. Like, I was just reading, and I was like, so into the story, and so like, I don't know, it was like when you're reading, but then you're not even reading. I'm just kind of like watching it in my head, and then 2 hours later I was like, oh, I actually like need to get up and I need to pee and I need to shower and do things. And then I checked and saw how much I read, and I read 120 pages. So if that doesn't say how I feel about this book, I don't know what will. Now I'm almost to the end. I have like 150 pages left, and I feel kind of bad because I read the whole chunk yesterday, and I read like a bit here and there the last 2 days, but not enough to like give updates about. And then this morning I just read a bunch. I have a lot to talk about because I wasn't updating because I had literally just woken up. I really do want to finish this today. 150 pages is fine considering I basically already read that this morning. This is probably my favorite book that I read in a long long time because I've been in a reading slump for literally like 3 or 4 months, right? And this is the first book where I'm actively excited to read, and I'm actively like, I don't have to be like, oh, I'll just read one chapter and then I can go back to do whatever. Like, no, like I have been reading. The spice is spicing, and now I'm not like a huge fan of spice. Like, I don't mind it, but I feel like most of the time it doesn't really add to the story. A little, but I hate when a book, like, it just feels like I'm reading more spice than plot. The spice is spicing. The tension between the FMC and the MMC is crazy. I was like kicking my feet giggling because what the hell? It's like just the right amount of spice. And mind you, the first spicy scene didn't happen until 60% of the way through the book. So I'd read like 350 pages, they hadn't even kissed. The slow burn's crazy. I do love the slow burn. I'm a huge fan of a slow burn, but it was crazy. I'm really bad at talking about books, so like actually don't mind the fact that my thoughts are all over the place. There's only 150 pages left. Like, this is what is scaring me a little. There's only 150 pages left, but there is so much that is unanswered about so many characters, so many plot lines, so many things, even like their romance, because it's forbidden, it's professor-student. There's so many things that need to be resolved and found out, and there's only 150 pages and it's a standalone. So that's the only thing that's scaring me, but other than that, like, I'm sure it will be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. This is your sign to go and get this book and read it, because what the hell? I'm gonna sit in the sun and read this. Ideally, I'd love to sit outside, but I actually don't have a garden or a balcony, so I'm just gonna sit in front of the window and finish this today. Hopefully. I think it's gonna be a 5 stars, at least a 4.5, okay, because you're telling me I've read 450 pages and I've been obsessed with the whole 450 pages, so it can't be anything less than a 4-star at this point. I just want to sit here and read. That's all I want to do, so I'm gonna do that. Oh guys, my Kindle says I have 2 hours 42 minutes left, so totally doable. I feel like for me that's probably like 2 hours 15 or something. Guys, this is really hard to say without giving any sort of spoiler, but basically one of the other professors at this university is kind of hinting at this reveal about her past, and if it's true, it low-key might ruin the book for me. I don't know, maybe not ruin, but I definitely like take a step back and be like, oh, that's a little crazy. But I can't really say anything without spoiling it. I'll let you know if it's true or not, but I won't actually spoil what it is. Anyway guys, upon reading a few more pages, can confirm it's not true, therefore everything is good. Everything is fine. Still love the book. That rumor was not true. It is okay. No guys, I'm sorry for these like so many updates in the last like 10 seconds, but so much is happening. Now I know who her real dad is, and I actually was not expecting that. I feel like if I actually thought about it more, maybe I would have figured it out, but I was not interested in that. But it makes sense. But I'm just hoping it's not who I thought it was gonna be. So this clip actually makes no sense. I'm really sorry. But just know things are being revealed. Finally. And I'm loving it. Okay guys, another update. I'm gonna continue the book, but I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook while I make one of these like cross-stitch bookmark things that I've had for a while, but I've never made one. So this will be fun. I don't think I'll be any good at it at all, but we shall see. You joined me in my kitchen. I look a little crazy. I literally just had a shower, so my hair is soaking wet. But anyway, last night I did end up going out, so I did not finish the book. Although I literally had 30 pages. Well, I still have 30 pages left. Literally nothing.
30 pages, right? Like, I honestly should have just stayed in an extra half an hour to finish the book and then go out, but whatever. So I'm gonna finish it real soon, okay? So yeah, basically I'm gonna go for a walk because I just feel kind of like bleh. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like unmotivated and a little down. So I'm gonna go for a walk and then with my boyfriend, and then we're gonna get coffee. There's a Costa like a 5-minute walk away, so we're gonna go there, and then yeah, we're gonna walk to a coffee shop, get coffee. I can't decide if I want to read and try and finish the book in the coffee shop or if I want to wait and bring it home, because what if it's a sad ending? Like, am I just gonna cry in there? Like, I don't I don't know, but I have so many thoughts. I read so much yesterday, and you know how I was saying like so many things are unresolved, and I was kind of worried like what was gonna happen because there wasn't much left of the book. So basically all of the resolutions and reveals and stuff, it's kind of all shoved in the last like 100 pages. So like it's a lot of information, and so much is happening that it's like really hard for me to keep track of like who's who and who's done what and why. So I will say that is like the one thing I'm not enjoying. It's like the FMC and the MMC, Lilia and Dr. Bramwell, they're basically like together. Most people know that they're together, right? Their romance is like kind of done. They're just like together, but there's still like so many reveals and plot points going on, which is interesting. But because there's so much, it's so hard to keep up with, and I'm just like, the main couple are already together, like why are we still going on? Do you know what I mean? It's just a lot of information. It's like I went the whole like 500 pages of the book believing certain things, and then the last 100 pages I'm struggling to keep up with like what's actually true, and I don't know, it's just a lot of information. But anyway, I'm gonna go for a walk. It is really cloudy and it looks like it might rain, so that's fun. But yeah, let's get on with it.
I'm back now. It started absolutely chucking it down, so I actually did not film anything. But I'm about to curl up on the sofa and not move until I finish this. It will literally take me 20 minutes. Guys, what the fuck is this ending? Wait, what is happening? I want to say so bad what's going on, but I can't. But I was not expecting this. Oh, I hope it doesn't happen. This is out of context. But the fucking twin in chapter like 68. Hello? What are you doing? Guys, I think it's a false alarm. I really thought someone was gonna die that I really did not want to die. I thought they were about to die, but I don't think so. Unless there's like another plot twist coming, but I don't think that person's gonna die. So that's cool. It really threw me there for a second. I really thought it was gonna be a horrible, tragic ending, but it might not be. I have officially finished Nocticadia, and oh my god, it is definitely 100%, 1,000,000% a 5-star read for me. My first 5-star book I've had in months and months and months and months. Okay, wow. I will say I do still stand by the fact that the ending, it just feels like there's too much information all being revealed. I don't know, it's very fast-paced and abrupt, and I feel like there's still some things to unpack, and then like it literally just ends. It just ends after. And also, why does he not say I love you back to Lilia? That's insane. But yeah, that was only the last like 100 pages, if that. So I'm still giving it a 5-star book because the other 500 pages were incredible. The tension between them, just the vibe of like the setting, and they're like dark academia vibes. I ate the fuck up, like incredible. Really recommend. Just like the writing in this book, it actually made me feel sick, like the descriptions of the disease and all the like gruesome stuff that happens in this book. Like so good, just so good, so amazing. I'm upset though that this is a standalone. No guys, you don't understand. The epilogue of this book is the perfect setup for a second book, but the author has confirmed it is only a standalone. But like the epilogue makes a perfect setup for a second book, like interconnected standalone sort of thing. I'm telling you, if that book ever, if it probably won't, but if that book ever comes out, just know I'll be the first to read it, because I will say I kept getting like mixed up between these two teachers, Winthrop and Gilchrist. Don't really know how you say it, but in my head they were the same person, but they definitely were not the same person. But in my head they were the same person. So I was like only focusing on Lilia and Dr. Bramwell. Dr. Bramwell, honestly, I think he might be in like my top 5 book boyfriends ever. Top 5 book boyfriends ever. Like I think that's true. I don't know. I'm obsessed, and Lilia actually wasn't like annoying me. I don't know, recently from all the books I've read, like the FMT really pisses me off, and I don't know why, but Lilia actually didn't cringe me out at all or make me feel weird. I did not get a single bit of secondhand embarrassment from her, and I love the characters, love the setting, love the tension, love the plot. Like the romance wasn't the main thing. I would say it's like one of the main things, but just the plot was so good. Because I think if it was strictly only about the romance between the two of them, I might have got bored. But because there was so much going on and so many things to be resolved and so many questions, kept me entertained, kept me hooked. Like this did not feel like 600 pages. This felt like a 200-page book of how quick I read it and how invested I was. Insane, crazy, love it. So yeah, guys, you don't understand, I need the author to do the second book. It will never happen, but I like, if there was like a genie and he asked me what my 3 wishes were, one of them would be for a book about the other characters. Please let this be your sign to read this book. And if you guys have any recommendations of books like this or with this vibe or anything else you think I would like, please comment, because I'm going to be searching for a book that makes me feel this way for the foreseeable future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this vlog. Stick around for next week's video. Hopefully I will post next week. I'm really trying to be consistent and stay consistent. We shall see. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all of those normal YouTube things. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.